Stop. What you heard about Afro Latinidad may be wrong. It is very controversial. It gets people going. It gets people arguing on the internet. But you must be informed and understand that not only are we here, we are valid, we are valuable, and we have something to say. And yes, we exist. I'm Puerto Rican. I was raised by a Cuban stepfather.
I'm Panamanian Colombian on my mom, and my dad is Iranian.
I was born in Maryland, but my parents are from Dominican Republic.
I was born in New York City. My parents are Puerto Rican.
From Los Angeles, California. My dad is Mexican American and my mom is African American.
Oddly enough, white people and Latinos have the same reaction sometimes when you say like Afro Latin, like, no, you're Latin. What are you talking about?
A lot of times, it's not necessarily positive or negative, it's just like being forced to like pick a side.
I get a lot of me being forced to denounce that I'm Latino.
It's the worst being told by Latinos that you're not black, you're Latino. And then by black people, like, you're not black, or you are black.
Or you're Latina, which means you're not black, because some people don't know the difference between ethnicity and race. And then the people who you are supposed to be a part of categorize you according to your blackness.
I'm telling you, the debates I have had with people about me saying I'm black.
It's kind of confusing for your own like identity.
That just puts you in a place where you start breeding resentment if you don't know who you are, and you start feeling left out and feeling alone because there's no group for you.
It's hard to find a place where you feel right, or you feel like you belong, you're not forcing your way without imposing on someone else's like culture.
So no, I'm not African American, and I respect that because the African American journey is a valid journey, but that doesn't dispute that I too am a descendant of a slave and I come from the continent of Africa, and that does not invalidate my connection to my Afro Latinidad.
The idea that we were a melting pot, the philosophy of like us being a melting pot and us just being brown. It was beautiful in the sense of like we all were coming together, but it took away a lot of like our blackness and our indigenous roots because we just focused, of course, on what we knew, and it was what was given to us by the Spanish, by the people who conquered us.
My family always preferred to identify as more European. Well, not necessarily my parents, but my grandparents. They grew up in a time where being black was really negative, and there were real serious repercussions for being black in society and moving in the world as a black person. They definitely handed down that negative ideology of like, no, you're not black, you're Spanish, or you're mixed with European, and definitely wanted to elevate the European aspect of our bloodline.
My Dominican side, you hear a lot of Dominicans saying, oh, I'm not black, I'm Dominican. You can be Dominican and be black, and it's okay because there's nothing wrong with being black.
It's so beautiful. Black people are the most proud. They pioneer their own culture, their own subculture, their own like way of saying this and that, going about it and feeling beautiful for themselves because they're not getting it from the environment we are in America.
I love being Afro-Latino. I feel like we have the best of both worlds.
Where do I start? And where do I finish?
I can enjoy, I can identify my Africanness and be very proud of it.
You have a little extra je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? Like you have a little extra something.
You know, we got the rhythm.
I love salsa, I know where it comes from from the motherland.
We got the good food from everywhere. We got some nice melanin popping.
This melanin in my skin is, when I get some sun on it, it's looking like really popping.
Knowing and learning about my heritage and learning about what my true religion was and learning about where I come from and the music that I listen to and the food that I eat is something that is real, and it made me a full person, a whole person. I can be Afro-Latino. I can have my Africanness and be proud of it, be proud of my Latin heritage, and be proud of my indigenous heritage, which all combined make me who I am. Learn really, really, really who you are. You will walk around in the strength and in the power and knowing that that blood that runs through you is a beautiful blood that you should be proud of and feel empowered.